just so easy. So if you haven't been paying attention, we do have a new exotic LMG coming in season 2. Now, this isn't the finished skin for this exotic, so it should look a little bit better once it fully releases. Now, this footage is all from the PTS, so a lot of things can change, but what I wanted to show you was this exact LMG in a heroic mission with a striker set and show you how powerful I think this thing can actually be paired with the right build. Now, before we do, what we're going to do is we'll actually head to the range, and I'm going to compare this to MG5 because they have the same rate of fire and their pouch carries the same amount of rounds. So you can literally spec them both to have 85. Now, what you notice is the base damage is definitely different. The way you can make that up is with the MG5, you can actually run a talent. So you can put something like close and personal that's going to give you more damage, right? But unlike that with the exotic, the built-in damage is already built in the base damage, which when you put these side by side in the range, the same build, you'll see that the Iron Lung ends up hitting harder, even with no talent at all. So it already has technically a built-in damage buff from a talent, but it's always active, right? So that's what's actually cool about this. But the talent itself is even cooler. And if we look at it, shooting heats up the weapon, filling up the heat meter. The meter is equivalent to 50% of the weapon's standard magazine size. When the meter is full, rounds shot from the weapon ignite enemies. When not shooting, the meter depletes over time. Reloading or swapping the meter fully depletes the meter. So that means no more fire bullets. So we're going to go to the range. We're going to test these side by sides. Both have the same rate of fire, 800. The difference is the base damage and not being able to run a talent, and the other one you can, and actually stack another crit hit chance mod on it. So let's get to the range. Both will have 85 in the pouch. For the testing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put on a striker set for you guys. So we're gonna run a 4-piece striker, 1 blue, all reds, and then so the damage, the RPM is actually gonna go up to 920. We'll have 115,000 total damage. We go to the stats, you'll see we have 49% critical hit chance. Now, if I were to switch to the MG5 for you guys real quick, you'll see we're at 54%. And that's because I can actually add a crit hit chance on the MG5. That's the only reason. But yeah, if I tweak this a little, if I get max rolls, at least be at 50%. So 4% should be the difference on the crit hit chance. What we'll do is first, let's take a look at the MG5 so you guys can see how hard that one hits, right? So what I want to do first is I want to build a stack to 100 stack, and then we're going to build Obliterate too. Once you get Obliterate, there we go. Max stack with the striker. $1.1 million, right? We're hitting about 1.1 million. And that is also with close and personal active. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. And the MG5 did have close and personal. So let's see what this Iron Lung can do. Let's build max stacks. About 1.2 million. So about almost 100,000 more per headshot. Hitting about 15 million total DPS. And I was hitting like 14 with the MG5. 16 million. Now, since we know the damage is better, right? Since now we can see the damage is a little better, I do want to show you the talent itself. Let's hit the shots on the body. We're just going to do all body shots for the testing itself. You see, when the fire starts, when you have that full stack, the dragon breath has to be lit up. So I won't have fire. Now I have fire. Fire, 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 fire. As soon as I reload, it goes away. The next time I start shooting, no fire, right? Fire, 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 fire. You see it? So that's how it works. This thing is probably going to be pretty amazing with this build. I can already tell. We're going to be running all reds, 1 blue. We're running the Iron Lung, and then I'll be stacking it with this ACS 12 that has preservation. So let's go test this build out in a heroic mission. So we are playing Lincoln Memorial on heroic to see what this thing could do. Let's test it out.
Serious trauma detected.
That was pretty close. He's gonna hit me with a grenade. I already know, I'm dead. There we go. Hey, I'm actually liking this. The rate of fire on this thing. You know what I think this might work good on? A true Patriot set. Like, I like the rate of fire from the strikers.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all
Not bad. Thing definitely shreds. See, when you stop firing, the fire bullets go away. This might be it, guys.
Lock that tunnel door from their control center. Transport those orders loaded with
Two guys here. See the shreds, bro. So here's our final encounter. We get 3 bosses, so let's see what this thing can do. I do like the fire because it disrupts them. Wow, just so easy. And that is the new exotic LMG. You guys saw what it could do. It performed in the range. It outperformed the MG5 with the same RPM, even with a talent active like close and personal that gives it 30% extra weapon damage. It was outperforming that because this one is consistent, sustained damage without having to proc anything. From the first bullet, you already have that proc. You don't have to worry about being close to the enemy. You don't have to get the kill. So something for you guys to keep in mind. And when you run it with the striker, it actually feels pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Could this be something you run in season 2? Hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.